Hey folks, this is Zach. I'm here at University Gardens and I'm looking for a place to piss. And actually I'm going to turn around because I've seen a sort of stream on the ground. I want to see if I can follow it from where it starts all the way to the end. So I'm barefoot right now, good for going in the water, and I'm going to sort of make my way into this stream. It's really shallow, just a couple inches deep, but I bet it goes all the way out to Lake Alice, and ooh, it's a bit cold. So right now I'm sort of going the wrong way. I want to see where this stream comes out, and let me turn the camera so you can see it. All right, so I'm walking down this stream right now. There's broken glass. There's a lot of raccoon tracks down here, beer cans, and ooh, water. Water gets a bit deep, but I'm going up sort of towards this big log, and oh, I'm almost up to my knees here. But yeah, this is a pretty cool environment to be in. You don't get to be in, like, walking around in rivers and streams very often, and it's fun to do, as long as you have the proper footwear, which in this case is none. Now, in a second, I'm going to climb over this sort of fallen tree, and first I want to show off how there are little scratches on it. It looks like a raccoon has climbed up it or something. But I'm going to sort of vault my way over this in a second. And here we go. Oh, you can hear my hips cracking. That's not a good sound. It's just at the proper height. That's sort of hard to get up onto this. Wow, this is embarrassing. I should have stopped eating so much. All right, water bottle down. And wow, this is humiliating. This is time to start dieting, I guess. Whew. Okay, I'm over. Water bottle retrieved, and let's keep walking. Now, I'm going to turn the camera again because I've just found a pretty cool plant. Actually, now that I have a little, like, extended thing, what are these things even called? It's one of the things that holds your camera. It's like a selfie stick. Yeah, that's it. I just found this plant. I can get a good angle on it while the camera's facing me. It's called a lantana. Has multicolored flowers, and they smell really good. So if you ever see this plant, it has very distinctive leaves and flowers. You could grab a leaf, crush it up, and it has a really nice smell to it. I think it repels mosquitoes, but don't quote me on that. That might be a different plant. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera for real now because I've just found a damselfly. Sort of like a dragonfly, but the wings go straight up. All right, let's see if I can get close enough you'll see it too. It's sort of flying away. I'm going to try to get the selfie stick near it. And there you go. It's a damselfly. So the difference is when a dragonfly is like sitting on a twig, its wings sort of go flat, like parallel with its back. When a damselfly is on a twig, its wings go straight up off its back. And this is a pretty one. It's sort of bright blue with black wings. And it's going away. Anyway, I'm still in this river. I'm going to keep going until I find where it comes out. I'm going sort of up the river at the moment. I want to see where it starts. So the water's getting deeper here. Lots of overhanging trees. Knee-deep water. I'm not sure how safe the water is, but I don't have any cuts on my legs, so yeah, no cuts. I should be all right. And the water doesn't smell great either. Definitely some animals have been peeing in this. But let's keep going. Oh, someone's tried to commit toaster bath in here. What is this even? Can I touch it without getting shocked? Yeah, there's weird electronics in the river. Let's throw that out. It doesn't need to be in there. And I'm going to sort of work my way under here where people are practicing sports on the field. All right, so I'm getting closer and closer to people playing. They're playing tug of war when I walk past them. Don't know why. It must be some sort of fraternity or sorority event. But I'm just walking out here in the water, finding weird stuff. Like, what is this? Oh, it's slipping out of my grasp. So I'm going to put my water bottle down here. Put my water bottle down up here so it doesn't fall down. And try to grab this thing out of the river, whatever this is. I thought it was some part of a car. It might be. I have no idea what this thing is. That's pretty weird looking. Oops, I dropped it. Okay, let's keep going. I'll retrieve my water bottle afterwards. And I'm getting bitten up by some sort of bug. I don't know what it is. I just grabbed it. It's a mosquito. I squished it. But just inside this thing of sort of shrubbery and rocks. And out there on the field, there's people playing the sport. But yeah, there's something fun about walking, something pointy, about walking down the waterway with your shoes off and just sort of experiencing the nature out here. There's all sorts of weird stuff. I found, I think it's one of the things that like holds a tree in place. See, there's lots of weird stuff out here. I feel like I'm really exploring. You don't get much of a chance to explore in a modern city. Ow! Just stepped on something sharp again. You don't get much of a chance to explore in modern cities anymore. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera because I think I'm at the place where the water comes out. All right, and here we go. It gets pretty deep here. It looks like there are actually some fish in the water. So I'm not going to walk over there, but we got a pipe, water coming out of it, and there's the road. So I'm going to turn back around and get out of here before someone on the field notices me. And I'm getting bitten up by ants and mosquitoes and stuff. I don't want to be under all these trees. Bugs are falling out onto my head. All right, these bugs are the worst. They're falling all over me. I'm getting bitten up. It's actually, ow. There's a lot of bugs and sort of allergenic substances out right now. Okay, let's get my water bottle. Everywhere you walk at the moment, pollen or something lands on you. And I think I'm a bit allergic because I've definitely felt a reaction to it so far. Didn't know I was allergic to anything till now. And not only am I getting bitten by bugs and inhaling stuff that's making me allergic, I have sliced my toe open. Ooh, toe? Yeah, see there's blood on it. Sliced it open on a piece of glass or a rock or something, but that's all right. I'm already out here barefoot in dirty water. I'll just put some iodine on the toe when I get home. Whatever's already happened to it, probably can't get much worse. So I'm going to keep going down this little river and see where I end up. You see what I mean here? There's like a rusty nail in the water. Let's throw that away off to that side. And down here there's broken glass. I definitely just sliced my toe open on some glass. That's probably what it was. Not the best, but wearing shoes in the water makes it hard to walk, so I'm just going barefoot. And let's keep going. I want to get away from this parking lot because people are probably looking right now. Here you go though, there's more nasty stuff. There's a very sharp metal cable that I just stuck all my heels on. It's not even safe to walk down the river anymore. That's pretty sad. But I'm almost out of the really trashy area. Just a bit of random glass and cans around here. So I think I'll keep going. Back of this tree now, finally. And once again I get to disgrace myself trying to climb over this fallen tree. This time with a damaged toe and damaged heel. But that's all right. Should heal in a couple days. I get it. My heel is gonna heal. But there you go. I should be fine to keep doing jogging and stuff in a few days. So that's all right. It's worth it for the adventure, I guess. Oh, almost fell off this thing. Anyway, I'm coming up on the place where I got into the water, and I think there's some people there, so I'm going to see if I can surprise them. Turn the camera. I feel like a sort of swamp monster in a horror movie creeping up on people. Hello.
How's it going?
Just fine. How are you doing?
Anything good?
I cut my toe open on some glass. That's it.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's all right. Got iodine. All right, folks. I'm back in the water. Past the concerned citizens, and lots of leaves down there. Some sort of rug out here. There's all sorts of weird stuff. Definitely lots of raccoons, and here we go. I gotta cross under this bridge, so let's crouch down and do it. This is not gonna be pleasant, but okay, my knees are in the water a bit. It's a very shallow bridge I gotta get under here. I feel like I'm the Gollum out of Lord of the Rings, just creeping around in the water. But okay, good, I'm out. Whew. And now the way ahead of me is a bit more clear, so it's it's pretty in this area. There's a lot less trash I need to worry about. Most of it got stuck back that way. So let's keep going. Down here in the water in front of me, see a bunch of minnows going around. They're trying to get away from me as I walk forward. And I always forget if those turn into frogs or if they just turn into bigger fish. But either way, they've got plenty of space in here. And my feet are slowly sinking under the mud here. I'm in like quicksand stuff. Let's get out of there. There's a dead crab down there. Didn't know there were crabs in this water. I might get out onto the banks for a minute just to get past this deep part. Already I'm happy I pushed on. My toe was pretty much stopped bleeding. It'll probably close up pretty quickly. I'll need to might need to open it up again and put iodine in it, but I don't think I'm going to lose my toe or anything. People are so worried they'll step on broken glass and okay, so you stepped on broken glass, you have a cut on your foot. Nice, it'll heal. Yeah, we are human beings. That's what we do. We heal. Anyway, more water down here, and past this little bridge, it keeps going. So I'm going to go down there and see what I can find. And I definitely haven't forgotten that I do need to pee. The cut on my foot made me forget it for a second, but I desperately need to pee. And in a couple of minutes, we should be out of the leaf in my hair, out of the zone where everyone else could see us. I don't want to end up on a list because I peed in the wrong spot. I've heard of people doing that, and it's not good. So, see what I mean? There's benches over there. There's a bridge behind me. Can't pee right here. Oof. Can't balance here either. There are rocks everywhere. It's like thorny plants here. More of that lantana. It smells nice. And let's go. Spider webs in my face down here. I haven't been in this waterway before. I want to see where it goes. Alright, there's more people walking past me now. I'm not actually getting that many funny looks. You could sort of do whatever you want if you have a selfie stick, I figured out. So I guess all my future filming is going to be a lot more daring, if that's possible, than the older stuff I did. You could just get away with stuff if you have a selfie stick. People think you're doing some dumb shit for TikTok, which no, I won't. I will not make a TikTok, never. But no, I'm just walking next to this trail down the river, and there's people up on the trail. Got a big spider web here, and let's sort of slip under that. Oh, okay. So the river sort of forks here. I'm going to take the big path because that way dries up really soon. So I'm going to get out of the water here and go this way. So, out into the actual woods off trail. And finally, I think I'm getting near the place where I could pee. I've just passed 4 people out here, but now this is proper country. Oh, I need to turn the camera. There's a hawk. No, it's flown off. There's a red-shouldered hawk out here. At least I think it was a red-shouldered hawk. Could have been like a kite hawk or something, but it just landed on the ground. Maybe it was going for a squirrel or something. I don't know. I've seen them eating squirrels out here. But lots of wildlife. There's dragonflies, there's minnows, squirrels, birds, everything you could want. Sadly, another one. I'm walking through a lot of spider webs here because they're all strung at knee height. Fortunately, not face height. I'm not face planting through a bunch of spider webs, but my knees are somewhat Spider-Man right now. Anyway, there are actually fewer raccoon tracks out here, it seems like. There's still a bunch, but a lot of the animals sort of live as close as possible to campus, where there's lots of trash. Because a lot of city animals sort of live off trash. Rats, roaches, raccoons, certain birds like pigeons and crows really do depend on people these days to... Oh, it's cold in the center of this water. They really do depend on people to get their food because people generate so much garbage and so much food waste these days. I guess we probably always have, but now with restaurants tossing out food, it's so much waste. It smells horrible. I've just stepped in some... I've stepped in the mud and it's releasing lots of bubbles that have formed underground from anaerobic whatever it's called. The stuff that happens underground in swamps, and it smells like someone has ripped a big one, and that's nasty. Okay, I'm moving on as quickly as I can. Then I'm gonna stop and pee really soon. But okay, I'm out of there. Look at all those bubbles. That's all stuff like swamp gas that's just bubbled up. It smells like sulfur. That's horrible. Like rotten eggs. But my nose is compromised by that. But I'm on dry land. There's a little stick over there. Lots of nature here, but no people except me. So I get to pee. Woo! All right, that was a wonderful piss, and we're back. There's a carton of eggs out here. Gross. There's also trash out here. I've definitely been out in these woods when I was filming the Book of Water video. Where I was talking about getting stuck in the riptide and stuff. But I wasn't really exploring it. I was just sort of aimless. Ow! Something pointy under my foot. I was sort of aimlessly hiking at that point. And I wasn't paying as much attention to all of this garbage everywhere. It's gross. That's a seat cushion covered in mold or moss. There's like a champagne bottle out there. I don't even want to walk in the water right now because I don't want to get stuck on some nasty like glass bottle underground. There's so much trash out here. I should really like come out with a garbage bag and clean it up at some point, but there doesn't seem to be much of a point. Like, it looks good for a video, but I never really got the point of those trash cleanup videos because there's just so much out here, and it's just one small area. Unless everyone does it, it doesn't make a huge difference. That's like the exact opposite of what most YouTubers are like environmentally friendly people would tell you. But like, look at all the stuff out here. I don't think you can have one person cleaning it and like 20,000 people producing it. That isn't sustainable. Anyway, on a happier note, you could definitely organize trash cleanups out here, and it would make an impact. Just it's depressing seeing so much trash everywhere. Every time you go out in nature, it's like you clean it up, people are just going to put more out there. But cleaning it does help. Anyway, I am going to put my shoes on again because I've already cut my foot open. I don't want to be walking around in all this trash right now that I'm out of the water. I'm going to follow the little tiny bit of the river and see where it goes, and see what we find. All right, shoes are on, and did I even show my shoes? Shoes are on, and we're walking again. I'm going to turn the camera so you see what I'm seeing. It's sort of trashy swamp woods, but it's interesting to look at. So we're out here, lots of small trees, a few bigger trees, and lots of like, I guess these plants are called flag. I believe they are. There's little spiders, if you could, it's not going to zoom in. There's a spider there. Lots of trash all over the place. And it doesn't really feel like I'm walking in nature. There's too much garbage around for it to really be natural out here. But there's the river, this sort of small river stream we were following. And I don't really want to get my sandals in there. So I'm going to walk along the edge and, oh, wow, look at all that trash. It's gross. We keep going this way though. Sort of take a, nah, it's spider webs, gross. Yeah, swamps are sort of nasty. I forgot that. It's not the best place to be walking around in, really. I think some of these plants that might be poison ivy. Someone tell me in the comments. I'll try not to get my feet on it. I'm already itchy enough. But I'm just out here, sort of in the middle of nowhere. This isn't a part of the campus woods that most people go to. There's just weird stuff out here. Look at that. It's like a little diving board into a mud puddle. This is pretty close to where Lake Alice starts. But, oh, did you see that? I don't know if you saw that. I had to turn the camera away from me. There was a hawk that was just perched on a branch. It went flying off. But here we go. We're back in this little river. There's still styrofoam and plastic and glass everywhere, but I'm just following along the river right now, trying to see where it leads us. It might take us all the way into Lake Alice Woods, like towards the bonfire pit and everything. Oh, there's a frog down there. This is where you go if you want to find cool animals, though. There's hawks, there's frogs. I've definitely seen, spider webs. There's spiders, definitely spiders. I've seen skinks out here, which are sort of like big lizards that look like they have snake scales on them. They're pretty cool looking. So lots of interesting wildlife out here. Anyway, we're still following this little stream, this rivulet of water, deeper into the woods, where even the trash looks old and moldy and swampy. This might be Kogan grass, which you really don't want, but I'm not good at identifying my invasive grasses. Okay, there's fire flag down here. There's frogs jumping around. There's more water. There's water all over the place. I sort of jump. Oh, that log's gonna break if I step on it. It's a very weird ecosystem out here. It's just swamp plants at the moment. I think I'm going towards the lake. I also think the river ends here. The little stream ends here. Because down here is just sort of like a wide floodplain of water. And it sort of hooks up with the water coming off the lake. So this is, oh, I'm falling down. This is where that stream ends. Oh, where that stream ends up. As my feet sink into the mud, I will leave you, everyone. So, peace out. See you all next time if I don't sink in quicksand on my way back. Stay safe, everyone. Have a great day. Bonus footage of my footage. My feet. That's like the opposite of ASMR. It's the grossest sounds. Let me get out of here and wash my feet off. Okay, stay safe, folks.